Greetings. In this episode, I would like to share why you are not your putdowns. Now, to best illustrate this concept, I have basically put people into two different kinds of groups. The one group are those people, and I'm sure you've seen them, that are calm, they're centered, they go with the flow of life. Even if there's a hiccup, and hiccups are universal, doesn't matter who you are, all of us experience hiccups. They're up for the challenge. They have this can-do attitude about them. And then you have, on the other side of the equation, people who are harboring hurt, anger, resentment. And usually this comes from replaying in their mind episodes and experiences from their past that have created the hurt. And usually this stems from one of two factors. One, they didn't feel respected. And or two, they felt abandoned. Now it would be, oh my gosh, it would be awesome if all of us came from a perfect childhood. Perfect. Where we receive nothing but positive accolades. Gosh, you were so creative. You were really articulate when you showed your report and shared it. You were so artistic in the drawings that you created for your story. You were powerful up there on stage. You were magnificent out on the field. Positive accolades. That is what would happen if you lived in an unconditional, loving situation. You would have been accepted just the way you are. Most of us didn't come from an unconditional background. It was the other way around. There were conditions. And when you are in that situation, you are judged. Where people are not expected to be perfect if you're grounded and centered. If you are carrying around anger and hurt, you expect perfection in others. And that's why the judgment happens. Well, see, you aren't perfect. That's why you have to point out your failings. And who most likely are the people that are doing the putdowns? Pointing out the negative in you. Well, the closest obvious selection would be your parents, one or both. Could be your grandparents, could be a relative, could be a friend, could be a bully at school. And often when these people are putting you down, it's coming from jealousy, anger, envy. Somehow you have what they don't. And you see, put-downs become generational because grandparents passed on to their children put-downs. Your parents are passing put-downs on to you. Well, see, I don't know why you were going to try for that science exhibition because you don't have the talent for it. You don't have the intellectual prowess for it. So forget it. Don't bother. And who do you think you are thinking that you are going to run for an office for your class? You're never going to win. You don't have the charisma for that. It's negative put-downs. Negative. And see, a bully could be envious and jealousy because maybe you come from an intact family, mom and dad. They don't have that. Maybe you are intelligent and you were always prepared in class and you always seem to have the answers and the right answer. And they're jealous of that. Now let me ask you, jealousy, envy, bitterness. Are those positive emotions? No, they're negative. They're negative. Yeah. And see, here's the thing. Parents, if they never receive positive accolades, they have no idea what it feels like to receive positive accolades. So the likelihood of them being able to pass positive emotion, positive energy onto you is limited because you can't pass on what you've never experienced. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know what it sounds like to hear positive reinforcement of your talents. And you have them. You have them. So what ultimately is the impact of all of these put downs? It sows the seed of doubt, which prevents and diminishes, I should say, your confidence. Well, I better not try that because I know I'm going to be criticized. Well, I better not try this new idea, this new approach, because it's going to be deemed wrong anyway. And so you hold back. You're reluctant to step out of your comfort zone. You're reluctant to maybe try a new kind of dancing, something new. You're reluctant to do that. That's what continuous put downs can do. But I'm here to reinforce and let you know once again, you are not your put downs. The people, your parents, coaches, bullies, grandparents, they are passing on their negative energy because that's what they experience. Now, I want you to know straight away, there's a counter to everything that you have been experiencing. See, God doesn't see you with all those negative qualities. Not even close. God sees you as an incredible person who can really change the environment in a good way, using your capabilities and your strengths. See, God does see you as someone who is creative, someone who is articulate, talented, charismatic, resourceful, tenacious, definitely worth knowing. Oh my goodness, yes, you are definitely worth knowing. You are deliberate. You are decisive. You are generous. You are humble. You blaze a trail. You are brave. You are magnificent. Yes, you are all of those qualities and so much more. But see, this is where you are at a fork in the road. You know how I described earlier that you have a group of people who are calm and they're centered. Well, I'm here to tell you, they did not come, most likely, from a background of unconditional love. No, because most of us have not. What's different, however, is that they made a decision. I want to see the people who put me down differently. I want to see the situation differently. And they made a commitment to make that happen. And in order for that to happen, they partnered up. They said, God, this is where I need your help. I am tired of all of these put downs. I don't want to live in darkness. I don't want to live in denial of what I know I have. I have talent. I am creative. I want to be in the affirmative of life. But to do that, I need your help. So this is where I come back to you. You have a platinum opportunity right now before you. It's a fork in the road. What's it going to be? What is it going to be? Are you going to decide to be all that you can be? Are you going to live in fear? Better not try. Better not try. And you see, by taking this platinum opportunity to break the cycle, you will stop yourself from passing on your put downs onto your kids or to anyone else. You will stop it. But you have to decide, what's it going to be? Am I going to live in the denial, in the put downs that I've been told all my life? Denying my talents? Or are you going to break loose, cut free? And the way to do that, and I will be explaining this in other episodes, but it's with forgiveness. And I'm here to tell you, because I have done my forgiveness work, it is the most powerful tool you could ever have. It changes your perspective of the people who put you down. It changes your perspective of the situation. And I'm here to tell you straight away, I am centered and I am calm. And I also will say that most likely there's more than one person that needs to be in your forgiveness bucket. That's how it was for me. My mom abandoned me due to her death when I was 5. I needed to forgive her. I needed to forgive God. How could you take me? How could you take my mom from me? So I had to put God in the bucket. I had to put my dad in the bucket because he showed me no respect. My former husband as well showed me no respect. But because I did my forgiveness work, I see them differently. I see the situations differently. And I'm here to tell you that can happen for you if you decide to make it happen. I will be explaining in another episode, not this next one, but I will be explaining the steps to take for forgiveness. It's a critical pillar. And I think prayer, gratitude, and forgiveness are the 3 critical pillars that are essential and helpful for the best chance for you to live life on the love path. I really do. But until we connect again on another episode, I want you to know this. You are awesome. You are the best. And no one, and I mean no one, comes any finer than you. Now, in the next episode, I am going to be sharing how your very ego blocks your steps for moving forward. Yeah, so here you have on one hand, no, I want to change my ways, but then your ego steps in and says, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to explain how that does. And so right now, until we connect again, I want you to stay blessed.